and STEM to where they properly belong, and that they will no longer be seen as the option for those who cannot make the top grade. We have embarked on the development of 20 STEM centers and 10 model STEM senior high schools across the nation, and also constructed 186 new science laboratories nationwide. The other day, I commissioned the Accra STEM Academy, which is destined to play a key role in the future of STEM education in our country. These institutions are designed to provide hands-on learning experiences. With the passage of time, it is easy to play down the extent of the catastrophe. Is the Agenda 111 project we have embarked upon that aims to place a hospital in every district. Out of the 101 district hospitals,
the news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
For his message on the state of our nation. But Mr. Speaker, the unemployment situation in our country is at a critical point. Yet,
the news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Out of 33 million population, only 11.3 million are employed. This number includes peasant farmers. Mr. Speaker, the difference between the 33 million and 11.3 million is what I call ninja. No income, no jobs, no assets.
Whether you are a front bencher or a back bencher, I see you.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Mr. Speaker, 30% of our youth are jobless. And about 4.5 million Ghanaians plus, employable Ghanaians plus, are outside the labor force. Mr. Speaker, this simply means that this number have simply given up on their search for jobs because of years of frustration and disappointment. Mr. Speaker, the state of our nation is hopeless. No wonder that an ordinary Ghanaian, including professionals, are leaving our shores in droves, in search for greener pastures. Mr. Speaker, finally, Mr. Speaker, I am scandalized. I am shocked to the marrow to have noticed that our president, following the recent ministerial reshuffle, has increased the size of his government. Mr. Speaker, today we have a Minister of Finance Domestic and a Minister of Finance International.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable members,
Mr. Speaker, $1 today is 13 cedis. During the time of President Mahama, $1, 3 cedis, 80 pesos. Mr. Speaker, to conclude on this matter, Ghanaians voted for Vice President and are paying for the Vice President to support you to succeed. Mr. Speaker, you cannot fail. The President cannot fail alone. The President will have to fail together with the Vice President. So, Mr. President, you have failed with your Vice President. Mr. Speaker, I conclude by saying that Ghanaians will not miss President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
But you will never be missed. Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
During the second parliament of this republic, he inspired the youth of this country through his advocacy. Hansa testified of his great work in the chamber of this house. Then, as students, we sat at the gallery to observe and to take inspiration from him. Mr. Speaker, through resilience, through firmness of conviction, he tried over and over again and made it to the presidency. Mr. Speaker, today,
the news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Deliver for Hansa his records in office for the 8 years. Mr. Speaker, it may be that for some political expedience, we may not appreciate what he has done for this country. But, Mr. Speaker, history, in its fair judgment of our country, was unmatched and unequaled.
Honorable members, please.
Mr. Speaker, he has given us data, which data tells us the record he came to meet and the record he's leaving us with. Mr. Speaker, the Agenda 111, a very ambitious policy to revive our health sector and to provide for the needs, the health needs of the many vulnerable communities, Mr. Speaker, which is also unmatched, is there for all of us to see. Mr. Speaker, above all, this president and his government have demonstrated that they have what it takes to keep our country safe all around us. And by virtue of my being a member of the ECOWAS Parliament, I am able to say on authority the challenges our West African neighbors face in terms of security. This country is safe and secure, and it is a haven for many West Africans who would want to invest in our country. This is a country we must be proud of. Mr. President, your country is proud of you.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Today, we are being told that there's a new hope. That's no problem. It is supposed to be so. But soon, we will see the true colors of the umbrella. So, Mr. Speaker, I would want to say to my colleagues that you are yet to take over. We would be watching you for the next 4 years. And if indeed you have transformed, we will see with our naked eyes. This is a government that came into office and
the news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
The same opportunity. So we'll start by listening to the minority front bench.
The nation that he has just delivered. Mr. Speaker, I need to remind you that the people of Ghana have already given their verdict on the true state of the nation. And that verdict was very, very
the
clear.
news, the interviews, and what have you. All
Economic
back and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Hot Digital
High
Online.
youth unemployment, hopelessness, and more.
And you are thanking him for this.
And you are still being cushioned at the end of your term. Mr. President, you left something very important in your account. You left out an account of your promise to God to build him a cathedral.
The news, the interviews, and what have you. All back and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Hot Digital Online.
I will leave that for you, between you and your God. Mr. President, let me remind His Excellency, Honorable Speaker, that his tenure in office will remain a timely reminder of how not to govern the country. But let me also be quick to assure the good people of Ghana that hope is on its way. And President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, we can once again gain a freedom from the throes of despair. Together we will work hard to lift ourselves from this historic low and reclaim our place, our glory as the Black Star of Africa. Once again, fellow Ghanaians, we are comforted and strengthened by the following words of scripture. And I'm quoting Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And I quote, "And Moses said unto the people, Fear you not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you shall see them no more." Bye-bye, Mr.
The news,
President.
the interviews, and what have you. All packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Hot Digital Online. The news, the interviews, and what have you. All packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Hot Digital Online.
The same.
Hot Digital Online Radio and wasugusu ewie and I say pay yabo 11 minutes to top of the hour na premo ato pepe ewa Hot Digital Online Radio, so the radio for the diaspora, the best Ghanaian station in the diaspora. Memo akwaba emao official bill say ende kwesi ada air fort 5th of January 2025 obade ne adaro mentino yasan abishia ewa Hot Radio iso for the weekend review ya babeshe insansama akoso the whole of the week from Monday kosi and even breaking news ni ade ebebe muno obade adaroma and so ya babaje nkonja ye babeshe nsem ni mu abadane dane no na chechre ya adwin na yenso yenwuni ekoso ewo Ghana na menu kase de wiki anase wiki ya betwemi Parliament House of Ghana ewo de papa where the pa na say ne de ankasa on both sides of the parties. It was the SONA, which is State of the Nation's address, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Odukotuja, as his last term of office in the history and the governance of the Republic of Ghana. Na eno munsema epie de ende bebre chese ende yeba bedi ehun komo achachacha yadwin ewo nsɛmsɛm nimu enti se afian se we free day ato a higher hot digital online radio. It is the weekend review yeba behwe na me a ende obade adaroma me ba bedi dwumedi hu chame bedi di nenyo boyam brado Richard ubetumi aframe royal we frame me royal baby over frame me mejo so I love the name and I appreciate you calling me that. Enti without much ado and ensem ben na akoso ensem ben na edi brand ewo oman Ghana mu eno na ye ba behwe me no beko na yahwe the most trending issues are making airlines over the week. Na afisu ye behwe even in Pemprenya nearby, so there are some breaking news with regards to coalitions EC order say court order say EC share na on yano say breaking news be bemo yenyan say the new patriotic party, the MPP, members of parliament in some of the constituencies, court order say yenko ye re-coalition after the new patriotic party MPP sent the mandamus where the emodu ankasa. Migidi say lawyer Albert Bekayansa obetumi a church ya see pa. Na ebisu wabo ni ye crowd ya manye sanse ye where the emodu ankasa mandamus yantino embra MPP the new patriotic party Eddie mandamus comma is electoral commission say onhwe na onka asemenu ye ema omo ne yenhwe ne yemfa ye ntu ye no. I think the court ordered the EC to seek to reach say obehwe na wa recollate sa outstanding results ni na and then na EC oye no say obehwe na we say since some no the declaration no atudwa me no ka say some seats have been declared and when results no aba medebamo as breaking as we move on to the the stories na eno yebehwe in Sensama air trending on the various platforms, and then we look at world news as well. What is trending? Unfortunately, Jimmy Carter, the 39th president of the United States of America, in the baby court, say, and also Enhun Sensam air trendy. US AE delegate via Omumbra Ghana na Omumbeshe na ye inauguration program baso on the 7th of December no. Almost from Munium and Shura Embata Ghana na Ghana Indi Jumedia no fe Yabesha Lestino na Yehu senior and also echo with regards to that. Wiki so you say His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana Emma Awards be Emma Penifobia ususu se oma bom ho body pa Emma awards and nso yebehwe na di hu komo na baby say aso is it in its right direction that presidents would give awards to their own government members? We will look at these issues and yedi hu abobo say aso no kwan so no is it a way so more bomb who trumpet and asenka it is not needed, it's not needful. We'll look at in some nubi na ya chacha ya adwin ya de senior Ghana fu bi no so echo margin ewo sansami hu so ebetudwa na ye hu senior eno so echo Yenim say yame boa 7th January, Tuesday, the inaugural program to usher in President-elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the former president of the Republic of Ghana. And so ebeba so minimum say ukupio ewo Ghana preparations koso ankasa enyagro na saa dwumadi na eba so no security no tight pa just say security directorate the abase they wouldn't even expect drones now their cameras now their in regards to unqualified and also unauthorized drones any camera coverage now just to ensure say program no ebeye security security intense and tight, and to also ensure that the dignitaries coming would also be protected with regards to security in our sense. We will look at all those issues. There are a lot trending. I will not say much to it. We'll go straight to our stories that I would want us to look. Basically, Yabeshe, the issues that emanated from the SONA, over the week, Emo and Sansama APA, and then probably the recoalition. We look at as to what is happening. Is it on its right way? Which means say the NDC is not enthused or is not happy with Senior Enyoma Echo. Which means say they are not even happy with the ruling of the the courts to order EC to go back to recollate the issue. And the question has to that has been a major concern. Say if there has been an end of an election, na of course say pink sheets now the idea or result in now, and why don't we look at counting it? Why should that be a problem? Of course, whoever should win either NDC or MPP. No, nothing can be done with whoever that has won. Internal say MPP na NDC na winner. There's nothing that can be done to change it. Say MPP na winner. There's nothing that can be done to change it. Why don't we allow the EC to look at the figures and then make declaration on that? Now, ever a problem. We look at that on the stand of the NDC. Why that is not happening, and then why also the MPP is so interested in pushing it, say the recoalition will be done. But Ejebo, it has been done, and so far we've known some of members that has been declared on the, as winners for those particular seats in question. In the Abesha winners, I'll bring it to you, as I said, as we move on. Now, when we say wiki, we also heard of the announcement of Honorable Alexander Fanyomakin as, the man named to man the MPP's leadership in Parliament as minority leader. And also, Yabeshe and Sensemino. And then we look at sports in some trendy with regards to some issues that Asamojana has come to say with some issues that are trending. We look at that as well, and then possibly maybe say any other issues that are concerned. But let me remind you that I would open the phone lines at a point, so you also come in and then share your views and contributions to the program. And see, I'm doing this with you, and then I would want you say you would exercise patience. It's a cost, but the phone lines will be open at the right time, and so that you can come in with your contributions and views on the stories that we will share. This is for Ghana. It's part of the nation building, and I would entreat say ye na yedi ensabesum na ye na ya chachra yadrin na yama the whole of Ghana, the powers that be, and everyone also can feel what we can also do, in regards to communication, contributing to our quota to the nation building. See, this program is for us, and the review, we're going to look at the stories, and then we take it from there. So I'll take a quick break. When I come back, we would move straight into the stories, and then take it from there. I remind you that this program is proudly supported by Unity Link ebo mechidom and I made it program me bro. Sanso na MMK African Taste Market so can we ENG and demand ebo mechidom send wave app and so sika money app bia eboa papa ye and so eboa me and I made it jumedi bro. And this is Hot Digital Radio, the weekend review with me. I'm Rich Royal with me from Majo Super Pepe. Let me take a quick break. When I come back, we go straight to the stories and then we take it from there. Please don't change your dial. Keep it right here on Hot.
The interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
All right, welcome back from the quick break there. But as a part there, we're free in other Hot Digital Online Radio. Thanks for doing that. Say, API, once our fiance we're tuning in. This is Hot Weekend Review on All Digital Radio. And I was so egusui. Me di chami. Which my friend Royal. Na and yeah, Baba share State of the Nation address air call so Munsan Sama APA. But before I proceed, let me give you this quick breaking news. Breaking news are ebemu. Menonka say breaking news are ebemu, and it say MPP's Charles Forson has been declared MP elect for Tema Central. MPP's Charles Forson declared MP elect for Tema Central. And Menonka say Tema Central abato empasiono enhu coalitions and seminal ni eko ebani na no and the EC Kotenasia all year recoalition as ordered by the court result at APM ne say MPP Charles Forson ena Menokaseno ye declare no as MP elect for the Tema Central constituency. Na saso ena ukopi Okankwe Central seat in so and so Menoka say breaking news eba Menoka say amun and say Patrick Yawbwama has also retained his seat as the MPP Okankwe MP for the Okankwe Central on the seat of the New Patriotic Party. And also breaking news eba Menoka say I'm sure by the time we will be done with the show, the rest would also pop up, and so that we would, take it from there. So the Electoral Commission has declared Charles Forson of the New Patriotic Party (NPP) as the winner of the Tema Central parliamentary elections. Its declaration as the member of parliament elect follows the completion of the result coalition for polling stations. In making the declaration, the deputy returning officer for Tema Central, Francis Trim, stated that a total of 148 polling stations, including one outstanding polling stations for the special voting, placed MPP's Charles Forson as the winner. He won by a margin of 55 votes, securing 18,870 of the total vote cast, while Ebi Bright of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, received 18,815 votes. In the Busha, Pipkate, Chemwa, Chase, Embra, Kotima, Isi, so on Cottonhouse in on-share coalition. After coalition, New Patriotic Charles Forson and declare no say or make a statement, returning officer, and some of the two say out of the 148 polling station, na one outstanding special voting course special voting say voting from the security personnel, journalists, and then all people deemed as special say almost vote on that special ones votes vote and no make a difference. Make it difference to draw the line between the winner and the loser, and no na Charles Forson to me kunim na or say just 55 votes per MPP Charles Forson secure 18,870 total votes casa Ebi Bright emu just 18,015 votes to concede a defeat. Inti eno koso and so many can say breaking just say senior ebemu sisia breaking ebemu sisia. So Charles Forson say the battle is over and we are ready to work. Or say the battle is over. It's over, so it's ready to work. That's what is responding to his victory, as it comes. Now, the deputy running officer for Kanke Central, Alison Kwabena Japa, declared the results, stating that 141 polling station results had been fully collated per the court order to collate the 31 outstanding polling station. In the case of New Patriotic Party's parliamentary candidate for Okankwe Central, Patrick Yabuama, Patrick Yabuama emerged as the winner after the finalization, securing 21,099 votes, while Abdullahi Abu Baba Sadiq, representing the National Democratic Congress, received 19,368 votes. Addressing the media following his victory, Yabuama reaffirmed his confidence in the legal process, saying, "We had to follow due process and we always believed that the numbers were not going to change. We thank God for a peaceful exercise and a peaceful declaration." Inti Krate Chemwa, the returning officer for Okankwe Central, Harrison Kwabena Ejapa Ura, also now stating out of the 141 polling station results na no more on my coalition BBA no not 31 outstanding and no na ehun samno yenhwen kan na easy to me eno endeno Ura Patrick Yabuama Edin Kunima oze 21,909 votes na otumi edidi nkunim over NDC Abu Baba Sadika na eno represent 19,368 votes just say on so odi concede defeat menoka say Ura your wabin Buama tremu to his address to media say a confidence process na so now omode no munim say they have to follow due process and ensure that what they believe is done and they had a faith and belief say per what was going on, there was nothing that were going to change with regards to the figure with regards to their victory. They were sure say victory was going to come on their way, and I said on their side, and so they thank God for that. And no order to Ija. That is the incoming just coming in, breaking news from Ghana with regards to a recoalition in sense. I mean, I say, sir, 4 seats na near Shane MPP affirm 2. Me sure say, as I said, by the time I be we will see Bibia the other 2 will go. And he said, as at when I receive it, I would notify you as we move on. And that is the breaking. The must say asumjia juma. The must say rule of the law, and so a prevailing. And I think that we need to allow the rule of law to do its work. We need to allow the laws to prevail. Because at the end of the day, just as I was saying, the figures are there. The figures are there. Why do we have to worry ourselves to is it like a year bibi to say, oh no, we say you didn't Google, but would you see you didn't Google cry? You bibi say no, there be penny and I say what? I can't really think far with regards to this one. Meaning say enuntina because I think the figures are there. And if the figures are there, what sapinte yen tiase yen ye way yen ko ye I mean, yeah, but that is democracy. And then that is the way it must go, because at the end of the day, if you believe you have your right, I think you need to proceed, according to the law. According to the law, so that at the end of the day, the law can lead for the right thing to be done. And we thank God that the rule of law is working. And as I'm talking, Matemi Wansi Abba with regards to this result declaration. I'm happy. Say rule of law has worked, but it's unfortunate the NDC is still not, happy with this. NDC is still not happy with this. Though NDC is saying it's over, we'll go on to work. The NDC is not happy. I'm gonna say we will continue to take it forward. We'll continue to challenge it. Yes, this is what the NDC is saying, that we will continue to it's not over yet for them. It's not yet over them. Over yet. It's not yet over. It's not yet over. We will continue to appeal. And I don't know who could pay some stories are ever with regards to this now. Ora Ejuji Temaklu. I say, look, MPP, we see who happen it's over, let's continue, let's work and all that. Almost for them it is not yet over. They will continue to appeal. They will continue to appeal until I don't know. I won't add what he has not said, but I say they will continue to appeal. But the question is, the result has been looked at. The figures has been looked at, and I don't think that this thing that has been done, the agents of the both sides are not present. I'm sure the agents of the both sides are present, and this thing has gone on. And I still don't understand why we won't understand it's still there. I don't see why the NDC is still saying that this matter is not yet over. We will appeal. I'm just trying to understand why still, the figures number, the results now, just share figures, everything, before witnesses, share CCR declaration akoso. But, the side of the NDC is that this matter is not yet over. We will continue to appeal. Is it like we want to still? We want to challenge our law or what? Of course, the law can be challenged, but haven't we come too far to there? We've gotten to a point in some akwa aba for long. The results, the figures number. Figures don't lie. People don't lie. The paper number. Share people no. You no. Osimesi and our Brentin winning. Why the need to still appeal again? Is it like the peace of Ghana that we want to still, confront or what? But anyway, that is the side of the NDC. So I see this matter is not yet over. We will appeal. Ejuji Tamaklo, the Director of Legal Affairs of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, Godwin Ejuji Tamaklo, has stated that the party will appeal the High Court judgment, on the ordered coalition parliamentary results in Tema Central, Ablekuma North, Okankwe Central, and Tema Techima South constituency. And speaking to journalists after the judgment by the High Court in Accra, Mr. Tamaklo explained that the party had prepared its notice of appeal to challenge the High Court judgment, which granted the mandamus application. Now, in quote, I said, this matter is not yet over. Nobody should be deceived. It will not end here. We are appealing the decision, he said. And that is the stand of the NDC. NDC want to still appeal the decision. And interesting days are really ahead of Ghana. Because if, as at this point, now we still want to appeal, then it means that, it means that the truth is not yet satisfactory enough for the NDC. Is that how it is? Is that what it means? But that is their stand. If they believe, say, they still have to push, then I think that the law still has to also open it gate wide to accommodate so that at the end peace will prevail. But what we as peace makers, what we will say is say, na rule of law no on the ejuma. Yes, I don't know it can go back and forth, but let's try to ensure say this will not entrench the peace we are enjoying as Ghanaians. Because I think say if the results, if we are looking, we are here when we had say a presidential candidate, by looking at his figures, Onwa can say, looking at my figures, I have conceded. Abano ma concede. Looking at my figures, looking at the figures, Inyase me de kose yensa nyem pushi law to no. By looking at the figures, by looking at the pinching, I have accepted a defeat. Say Abano Mare Abano Mare. Inti no need for the peace of Ghana to prevail, to accept, to make sure say Ghana first, and the tension to be released and all that, Majatum say Mare. Inti don't no need to go to court or whatever. By looking at the figures that I am seeing, by looking at what I have, Majatum Mare. Inti would you easy cry before you declare I have accepted say Mare into no declaration. So my question I would want to ask right now, say, after going back and forth from all this to coming to this point, why NDC still why NDC is still on the verge, and I say edge of still pushing forward to say this matter is not yet over. Does that mean say the figures we they don't want to be the kind of people who want to believe the figures? What is it at all? I think this is a big matter that need to be, because we can't still, is it a personal interest? Is it say, I just don't know. Entina asumdwe ni yehwe, asumdwe ena yehwe, asumdwe ena yehwe. Let's peace prevail. I think that at this point it should have been enough. And my question again is say, as they are before EC as today come out to declare these winners, the winners of the seat, where before the pink sheet were going on, were there no agents as part of the process? I'm sure the agents as part of the process. So did the agent allow the EC to go on to declare it, and then we come back again and say yeah, Peneso? So that's what I don't really get with this whole situation. But we leave it. I'm sure, as I said, Ghana is a country that is is centralized on law, and so law as the center of whatever we do, the law will continue to prevail. At the end of the day, nothing will prevail over the law, and we continue to let the law do its work. But ladies and gentlemen, NDC is not yet happy with the result. Almost say this matter is not yet over. They will continue to appeal until we would take it from there. I will leave this and then go to my other issues, and then we move on. I'll open the phone lines exactly 1 p.m. so you can come in. But let me go to the State of the Nation address that over the week His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or the copy State House, Parliament House, or the final State of the Nation address etudra. And sensem ben na EPA na ewo na President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or chem say all ba kono or the economy and I say Ghana thrive in a odija His Excellency President Mahama, President-elect, or say, as he's living, Nana Addo say, or the, Ghana, thrive in or the Mahama. Inti, as His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Bano, His Excellency Nana Addo, say, watutu bibia, or the bibia atuja, and another the bibia to na kwemwa, the NDC government should be strengthened enough to actually make Ghana even work better and prosper. But let me go to the story. I'll say President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in his final State of our Nation address on December 3rd, 2025, assured Ghanaians that he was leaving behind a thriving Ghana with a rebounding economy and a strong democratic foundation. Reflecting on his 8-year tenure, President Akufo-Addo described his administration efforts to stabilize the economy, navigate global challenges, and implement transformative policies as laying the groundwork for a more prosperous future. He noted that despite the difficulties, particularly the controversial debt restructuring exercise, his government's action have strengthened the country's physical position and restored economic credibility. President Akufo-Addo highlighted achievements in key sectors such as education, health, care, digitalization, infrastructure, energy, and describing them as evidence of Ghana's resilience and progress. He pointed to the free senior high school program, advancement in trade and industry, and investments in agriculture as critical component of his administration legacy. These successes are not mine alone. They belong to every Ghanaian who has contributed to nation building. He said, "Inti ebusuafo, President Nana Addo Echiremwa watoto nyama ye ankasa. Inti the president-elect John Dramani Mahama and the no obey there. Just say inyama koyi ankasa we share the revamping of the economy. We share nyama bi order to ye health sector washe emanyama koso educational just say washe mukena and we Ghana ye education no just say koyi ankasa digitalization and infrastructure development na just say nyama order to dwa we say ode we ye ejapa we janechi ye papa ade ama Ghana all kono just say Ghana should prosper because or the bibia to ye education in your koye healthcare in your koye digitalization we bibia mu and there what abrochia utumi edi nyama ekọ utumi kra just say utumi ton nyama ewo Ghana just say no restriction bia yaba infrastructure roads are way roads are want to mean you cry sans cry the drips na nyama edi kwa just say see mfa yi akwan just say Ghana koye ankasa Nana say Ghana ekoye or the nyoma pa ato Ghana or the year to Ghana we see Ghana papa we see nechi into the incoming president no and I say incoming administration no omoyan fala says ekoye na eno na ultra say look ono na ban no oba no eye sum kebu na obafai he came to inherit a sum kebu nanso eye na nije pa say okono eba ne niam kanea ye energy sector no bibia ekoso a odanyame ase pa se ono okono odin kanea ena odija Ghana na osi sanyo ya wa ye ina na se bebia mpempenso oni Ghana bedu no enye ono nko ne success enye ono nko na aye eye Ghana fo ena aboa no ema we do sa mpempensi nti the question is that the true state of the nation? Is that the true state of the nation? We've heard of say in Kolawo school omunye duane ndi induane omudi ni krampo no it is expired, you know, in duane na Nkolawo no AD ewo schools. Even on the day of election, I heard said there was it was alleged say there was power off even on the on a day of election in some part of Accra. You know, now your friend is saying people have been complaining about you know, high cost of fuel, high cost of living, and all that. And President say, no, look, everything is in place. Just say Bibia is in place as it goes. Is that the true state of the nation? Are we not in Ghana when we it is alleged that educational, just say Nkolano kodukromu nyeduane pendi just say accommodiomo and all that, and we are saying that this is the true state of the nation. Well, at a point, President can say the figures cannot lie. But then it's up to me and you as the citizen to judge. Say, indeed, if its legacy is what has the legacy has painted to the people of Ghana is a true state. And yet Bibia, and I say and yet Bibia, it is the opposite of that. If that is the true nation, if that is the true state of the nation, I think that it is the pocket of the Ghanaians that would, you know, judge better. Say, this is the true state of the nation of the people of Ghana. If Ghanaians are able to buy, you know, at affordable prices, if Ghanaians are able to, you know, people have been making references to the dollar, you know, the fuel. People are making references to cost of living and all that. People are making references to the fact that Ghana, you know, we are still under the cushioning of the IMF. Ghana at a point. One MP crack can say this president, Nana. You are saying that all these things are going on well in Ghana, and you are living a thriving Ghana for government for Ghana. You were kind of your friend is saying a president who inherited a cushioning IMF program. You are still on the same program. You are still on the same. Your friend is saying the same state, and you are saying that it is a thriving Ghana. Ubano IMF na so was you. Still IMF so was it, and who kase you are living a thriving, you know, Ghana, and I said you are living a working Ghana, then it's not a true state. But I think that it is the people of Ghana. That's what I'm saying. Say all this Yamfan Kombre, you know, it is the people of Ghana that would testify. It is the pocket that would testify. It is the heat that the people of Ghana, you know, feel that would testify. Say if this is indeed the true state of the nation. Now, when him say, Okakra said Ghana is not broke. He was even saying that Ghana is not broke. It was as I'm talking to you, is Ghana broke or not? I think this would also be a question to be answered by we the citizens. Enti what I mean kasano. Who you would determine whether Ghana is broke or not? The president there no say Ghana is not broke. Per where is sitting or say Ghana is not broke. That is what he sees. That is what he has. That's what is in his hand. He is saying that Ghana is not broke. But do you think Ghana is broke yourself? You will determine whether Ghana is broke or not. You will determine whether Ghana is broke or not. Only that's what he sees. I say Ghana is not broke. Everything is working. Our energy sector is working. Economy is working. Infrastructure is in place. Everything in place. Is that the true state of the nation of Ghana? Time will come. You will come in and also share your comments. And then you will tell us if that is the true state of the nation. Because we are all in it, so we will know it. But that is his position anyway. That is the position of the president. That is the that is how we sees it. And we can't challenge it much. But of course, the citizen, we feel it. We feel it. Because marketer. You feel it. You know whether the economy is working. You know whether your pocket is cool. You know it. You know whether you are able to afford or not. You know whether you are able to enjoy a stable or standard cost of living. You know it. I think this is a matter of the Ghanaians themselves. Declaring whether they are broke or not broke. I don't really know is really point said Ghana is not broke, as in whether you're good do a wo, and I say your diamonds do a wo, and I your oil do a wo. And now I don't know, say the president saying that Ghana is broke. No, I don't know whether he's talking about say the people of Ghana are not angry. The people of Ghana are able to afford 3 square meal. I don't know if that is what his position is. Say the people of Ghana is not broke because the people are able to afford 3 square meal in a day. The people are able to make do with living a community Ghana bill. If that is the case, then we applaud. We thank God. Yashi and Simpa, to this address, and we are glad about that. But is that a true state of the nation? And I say, in some Debbie, Enna, Yadoto, Yenim. Now, Winim, there's a professor, our US, or no, and so Eddie, Nidiabetu, Idra with this issue. Say Ghana is not broken, also Eddie, Nidia. Abetu Idra with regards to this issue. Now, let me go to the story. Let me go to the story and then bring you what it says about the president's statement. Say Ghana is not broke. Now, I say, no, the president saying say Ghana is not broke, or say that statement, and Ghana is technically broke. And see the statement from the president that Ghana is not broke is incorrect. Now, Way is a US-based professor Anidin Ede Prepra so Ode Ghana for say look, that statement is incorrect. Ghana is technically broke. Now, let me take from his perspective, and then I'll come back again. I'll say, as the associate professor of finance at Andrews University, Michigan, USA, Professor William Prepar has described President Akufo-Addo's comment that Ghana is not broke as untrue, saying technically the country is broke. According to him, the country's failure to repay its loans, adopt austerity measures, and the need to seek international assistance to restore its economic stability are reasons indicating the economy is broke. President Akufo-Addo is during the State of the Nation's address pointed out that the country was not broke, adding that his government is handing over the country to the incoming President John Mahama's government with gross international reserves of $8 billion compared to the $2.5 billion handed over in 2017. Now, I see Professor Prepar said that Ghana faced these challenges in 2024, so the outgoing president cannot say that the economy is not broke. Let me say that the president's statement is incorrect. The report pertains to 2024. So the president must address the financial realities of 2024 based on the available, data. In quote, quickly, I'll say, I will start with the technical definition of a country being broke. It simply means that a country cannot meet its domestic and external financial obligations, lose access to international credit markets, and faces severe economic challenges. Additional indicators include austerity measures, debt restructuring, and the need to seek international assistance to restore stability. By this definition, Ghana faced these challenges in 2024. Is stressed. Professor Echrema, look, Ghana cannot be said that Ghana is broke. Ghana cannot be said say Ghana bibia koso. Statements are omeki last 3rd January statement is incorrect because say what say Ghana and you broke. You are a country that you are going for external assistance, right? You are a country you are failed to repay your loans. You are a country you have adopted austerity measures. Would share international assistance. Send a economy be stable. Now what say sir? Indication it say you are not broker, and the president must come back on this again, because in Kaya the enemy say if we are not broke, then the country should be self-reliant. The country should be because life. I think that if you are not broke, then you should be no debt. You should have no debt. You should not have. And it's a window. And it's a window bika. Now would you bika? Would you bika? Why would depend on be so? And so when you're broke, is that the true state of the nation? Is that the true state of the nation? And so this is what Professor Prepra is saying. Say, look, the statement that President is saying is not, the country is not broken, is incorrect, because technically Ghana is broke. Technically Ghana is not doing well. We are dependent on international assistance. Currently, as we are talking, we are being supported by IMF. We are being supported by IMF. We are failed to repay our loans, and we are saying that we are not broke. The president must come again on this. This is what Professor Prepra take on this issue. As I said, the time will come. I'll open the phone lines. Then you also come in and share your views on this as well. As to whether Ghana is broke or not, it is you that can tell. It's you that can really tell whether Ghana is broke or not. But then we would recommend the president anyway for the board decision to actually implement and as a roll out the free senior high school education. I know they can't because it has really benefited over 5 million youth. Of course, it's a good thing because one of UN's priority by 2013 say Obeme Krisho say every child is educated. I mean, education is equal and accessible to every one. And I think saying bye to the president, I think it's appreciable that we appreciate him in that regard, because the policy, we thank him for rolling it out. Say Wama, children either two wouldn't have gone to school, be able to go to school, and there something different better today. We thank God for that. But the question is, as we have gotten this, point, should that overrule the entire state of the nation? Should the fact that children are getting access to education overrule the entire truth of the nation, another the entire problem of the nation. I don't think that's how we should go. That is what some are saying. Say we can't say the Ghana is not broke. But on same issue of the nation address, both minority and the majority at the end commented, and for the minority saying the Egyptians we are seeing in quotes, almost the Egyptians we are seeing we shall see no more, because the NPP have been a suffrage as rendered suffrage onto the people of Ghana, and NPP has caused a lot of to the state and economy of Ghana. Let's listen to this one from the minority side, and then we continue on with it.
I have enjoyed this opportunity for many years, and I won't be the one to deny my colleagues the same opportunity. So we will start by listening to Front Bench.
Madam Speaker, I'm grateful for the opportunity to thank His Excellency the President for the message on the state of the nation that he has just delivered. Mr. Speaker, I need to remind you that the people of Ghana have already given their verdict on the true state of the nation. And that verdict was very, very clear. Economic hardship, huge debt overhang, high youth unemployment, hopelessness, and more.
And you are thanking him for this.
We have come to the end of the road for what has been undoubtedly the worst government under the Fourth Republic. Round Speaker, this abysmal record was confirmed on December 7th when the people of Ghana returned the most overwhelming and emphatic vote of rejection of any government ever witnessed under the Fourth Republic. Mr. President, you will be remembered as the first president who was cushioned by the IMF when you began, and you are still being cushioned at the end of your term. Mr. President, you left something very important in your account. You left out an account of your promise to God to build him a cathedral. But Mr. President, Mr. President, I will leave that for you, between you and your God. Mr. President, let me remind His Excellency, Honourable Speaker, that his tenure in office will remain a timely reminder of how not to govern the country. But let me also be quick to assure the good people of Ghana that hope is on its way. And President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, we can once again glean a brighter future from the throes of despair. Together we will work hard to lift ourselves from this historic low and reclaim our place, our glory as the Black Star of Africa once again. Fellow Ghanaians, we are comforted and strengthened by the following words of scripture. And I'm quoting Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And I quote, "And Moses said unto the people, Fear you not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you shall see them no more." Bye-bye, Mr. President. It is finished. With that, Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much.
yo nti ebusiafo nti minority side ena yetie no with regards to response to the true state of the nation from the outgoing president of the Republic of Ghana Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency na ena minority mu say Mr. President want to mean Ghana is not broke. Want to mean you are living a thriving Ghana for us. Want to mean because Ghana is a country. Look at how we have been locked down with huge debts. Look at how unemployment look at how just say oman bibia enkoso ewo oman mu na what you say Ghana ekoyi Ghana enye brook. No, Mr. President, untumi enkasa na minority chair say His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na membu obebu ni de ya membu a chair say wache wiase na se ne enise yebu man. He has shown how not to govern a country. Rather, he has rather shown how not to, govern a country. That is what they are saying now. I'll say the hope is coming. Hope is coming. Hope is coming with the, incoming, administration of John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency the President-elect. We will live to see the hope, and that's of course what we all want as Ghanaians. That's what we want. Say Ghana will continue to, be peaceful, be prosperous. Na yenya enije, as Ghanaians. Na yena yenwu awanye as Ghanaians. That is the response from the minority leader. Deputy minority leader enono eye Ora Emmanuel Ama Kofi-Boah Odienima Oditu as a response to the state of the nation, President Edinburgh Ghana for as he takes leave from the office. But let's listen to majority side. Majority so taking a different position. They were recommending body money ejuma His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ababaye wo Ghana. We share education and and they are accessible to everybody. We share agenda 111 or their bar. Just say babe bua Ghana health sector no. We share just say in your mind or the tutu na kwenswa and they oma Ghana babe di just say oma eye Nana Imbu ankasa oma President Nana Imbu yente near majority and so kind.
This is the man who 1997. This is the man who 1997 entered the Chamber of Parliament during the second Parliament of this Republic. He inspired the youth of this country through his advocacy. Hansa testified of his great work in the chamber of this house. Then, as students, we sat at the gallery to observe and to take inspiration from him. Mr. Speaker, through resilience, through firmness of conviction, he tried over and over again and made it to the presidency. Mr. Speaker, today he has fulfilled a constitutional obligation to boldly deliver for Hansa his records in office for the 8 years. Mr. Speaker,
the news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
What has done for this country. But, Mr. Speaker, history, in its fair judgment, will state that there came an Akufo-Addo whose record in the educational sector of our country was unmatched and unequaled. Mr. Speaker, this is a man who is never afraid of challenges that confront him.
Honorable members, please. Silence. Let's listen to the majority leader. Please.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Which data tells us the record he came to meet and the record he's leaving us with. Mr. Speaker, the Agenda 111, a very ambitious policy to revive our health sector and to provide for the needs, the health needs of the many vulnerable communities, Mr. Speaker, which is also unmatched, is there for all of us to see. Mr. Speaker, above all, this president and his government have demonstrated that they have what it takes to keep our country safe. All around us, and by virtue of my being a member of the ECOWAS Parliament, I am able to say on authority the challenges our West African neighbors face in terms of security. This country is safe and secure, and it is a haven for many West Africans who would want to invest in our country. This is a country we must be proud of. Mr. President, your country is proud of you. Democracy has experienced its best under your leadership. Today, we are being told that there's a new hope. That's no problem. It is supposed to be so. But soon, we will see the true colors of the umbrella. So, Mr. Speaker, I would want to say to my colleagues that you are yet to take over. We would be watching you for the next 4 years. And if indeed you have transformed, we will see with our naked eyes.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
But demonstrated resilience. This is a government that ensures that in spite of the COVID, all government sector workers were paid. This is a government that kept the lights on. This is a government that ensured that over 5.7 million Ghanaians had access to education. And Mr. Speaker, I would want to relate to this issue of free SHS. It took the grace of God for me to complete secondary education because my mom could not afford, my stepdad could not afford. It took the grace of God. And I know there were many Ghanaians who could not afford free SHS and because could not afford secondary education and had to stay at home. We know in our communities today, all those who could not get free SHS benefited from it when Akufo-Addo assumed office. Mr. Speaker, TVET was also implemented for those who are placed at the lowest ebb of fortune's wheel to also get advantage of getting technical education. This is it. This is the record that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is leaving us with, Mr. Speaker, posterity will be the utmost judge. And I repeat, soon and very soon, the Ghanaian people will see the true colors of this umbrella. I rest my case. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
And that is the majority's side in response to the true state of the nation, as delivered by the president of the Republic of Ghana, the 3rd of January. Na almost the states Nana leave Ghana with almost say woshe inyoma Nana beye education bibia no a yebetumi de atoto no. It's unmatched. There's nothing that can be unmatched to the legacy of education. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Yabe Ghana is unmatched. What's your agenda 111? And there and also Ebabe Boa Ghana ye apomudin any apomudin injuma ewo Ghana and also is unmatched. Nana ye president bia na breso share senior COVID-19 yari kodi wu ebe dum yasi nyina Ghana amano e fa say permit and say ama Ghana excuse no. Where your president bia or shema or make sure say work bia government work bia in na kotua for not just 1 month for some months until say Ghana recover. Just say there were no a situation if a worker was stopped of their salary. Now I mean they said a lot. Or can senior Nana Briso when it comes to security matters. To say we share West Africa, Ghana is a country that it is heaven. I say Ghana is heaven for most West African countries. Some say the security of Ghana has been tight. Now Nana Briso and democracy has prevailed in Ghana. Also can say, Ghana has become an investment hub. I mean, because of the peace and security we are enjoying, democracy has prevailed. And also, look, Ghana we should just wait. It won't be long, and they will see the true color of the umbrella. Because you see hope ba, NDC see hope ba Ghana. Now majority almost I'm gonna say hope ba it's not a problem. We will just have to live and wait. Now we shall all see the true colors of the your friend is saying the umbrella. It's not just say minority party say majority party is not just say there's a hidden or kind of say there's a hidden your friend is saying color that is not known of the umbrella. Inti na say yema umbrella numbre chininyo no yema numbre na enche bia ebe hu chidie no ne de ne true colors. Inti na say ebia chima na mamen kan fancy no onko ye chiman ha fancy for no chima inti majority say echi no your friend is saying it won't be long we'll see the true colors. Na sisi ana sa green, white, black, yellow na yemu of the umbrella. It's not the true colors of the umbrella, but then we should exercise patience. We will see the true colors of the umbrella. That is their response to the state of the nation delivered by the president. But as I said, both the minority and the majority have, counteracted the state of the nation per the president's, view. But as I was saying, it is I and you as Ghanaians, the true state. Because if you want to know the true state, it's not me, right? I mean, I'm about to say, what is the true state? You know it already. Nobody tells you because it's you. You know it. You know the true state of the nation. You feel it in every aspect of your life. You know it. I leave you to that. It's just about, it's 1 p.m. p.m. on the dot. It's 1 p.m. on the dot. I want us to, I want to open the phone lines so you can also come in and then share your perspective. We've looked at the State of the Nation address as delivered by the president. We've also looked at, the coalition issues that are coming in as I'm talking to you. 2 seats have been declared to the, MPP. As units, MPP Charles Forson has been declared the MP elect for the Tema Central, election area, and as electoral area. Saso ena Patrick Yobwama, and so Enyani seat back as the MPP Okankwe Central, member of Parliament for the year 2025-2028. You did some komo bebre so on the show. What is the true state of the nation? Per your view, you can phone in and then bring your contribution on the show. The phone lines are here. Let me announce the phone lines so you can also call and then bring your perspective on the show. But to me, Afre, yeah. Landline that's 02081 23 6209 0208123 6209 over to me Afra 020 8123 6209 0208123 6209. You can call over to me Afra mobile 079 57 37 6251 07957 37 2651. Na also with the aba. Let me go to line 513 and pick my first caller. Mr. Obaswa 2 minutes prepare no abonete na obinso aba mubi. No interruption, no fears, no favor. You're gonna assassin a bit me I'm a program na FA. And mami call line 513. Order for Benny, but we didn't be free from it. Afraid.
Hello, William, Officer Paul.
I think come to you.
Your friend is a opinion. There was a brave. You are the of Parliament, but they see it in we a reality. Now, MP are free. Dear friend, what was the man name? The one who quoted the Kufado. Who's the man's name?
Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Ama Kofi Boa.
Boa. Which means a Papa Castle Casa, who says circulate across the world in terms of ocean and kind of credit. Now, share Abaya, the economy, Amawa, your three oil field, your gas, big hospitals across Accra, run it. Now, Obeshesiaka 122 billion, no left here to 800 billion. Haircuts here, pensioners, who will start to music as well, went to service here that. What you say now? All the resources buy in the other Busia Wabro. That's also a reserve. A reserve here, a president, $8 billion. Amasa. Now the reality tells you that the Kane or Honor do we have a reserve? This is what we are talking about. It's the MPP there, Masa. Nyamebwa, as a Ramahama saw in here from Tuesday there across Ghanaians who know the reality. This party, Massa, may yes sure say Ghanaian people recognize them in the bowl. Because the Omabe Joe man or me Abamo for one casa. She government state lands, she near Koso, a Banja Padi or Mabeton. Why should Segreme, Matisse so on the amount be private Hey, now say a Brian Baba Japadia say went to me to us and also your tongue. She cathedral ya, I'm ready to see with Massa. $58 million, Massa. Now, what Baba say, Japadia, na Adia no crown, now we are a crown, once me and yet. You just came to destroy the country. Miniam Darcy, Mobimra, so Kwame and this Greenwich.
But that's a pass, unso would their buyer, why are their pass, unso wafre, ede would their about, Mr. Unso bet me afraid, now unso ede would their about. So, that is to tell or to talk about the true state of the nation, because talking about the true state of the nation, it is I and you, the citizens, that could tell it as well. And you can also call and then bring your contribution on the show. The phone lines are activated. Landline 0208 0208 123-6209 obetimi afre na onso wode aba mobile number no nso available and also 079573762651 obetimi ede wode aba me call line 273 na me pick the next caller but you wodi na be for free. Hello. Yes sir. Good afternoon. We didn't be for free.
Yeah, was a man Kasafi Perry.
All right.
Oh, me baby chia of friending or buy a house, friending or buy a house. Get in and catch it.
Okay.
They be our bar or say, friend, the NDC food should give her the break. So said the money break in the car, and you know, the fresh of a bit chianake. Why? We feel so ready or better. And that we show you. Send me a sick corner and say, yeah, no, and you speak to phone. I'm saying, I want to consume until money at Juma.
Okay, thanks for bringing your comment as well. Unso bet me afraid na unso with the Ediaba on the show. This is Hot's Weekend Review. Here on your best station in the diaspora, Hot Digital Online Radio. Unso bet me afraid na with the aba. You know, one kasa obi bakasa entino she na unso ka na nya wo say what share wadrin e wo hono unso what share wadrin on the show. But let me remind you that Royal Chapter Property Group Limited for some control say wo pay asase pa ato na wo dey sit down na when you be bid with her to anytime you are in Ghana, Mr. and I say what about done Royal Chapter Property Group Limited to help you. Almost say, do you want to buy a land or house? Then rush to them. They have litigation free lands and estate houses at Teacher Mountain near in Sawom, close to the police station. Full plot size 70 by 100, 80 by 80 for full plot, and half plot 35 by 100 or 70 by 50 selling at cool prices. Inti Mr. Kwadani Royal Chapter na Omumbwa. I mean call line 563 na mean for the next caller. But you didn't be for free. Hello. Okay, unfortunately, Mensanka no. Mr. Robert to me afre na unso with the aba. This is Hot Digital Radio. Weekend review. But line 563. We didn't be for free. Yami Adum.
Anyway, maybe some question be me news and cry. Me tears and run. You see, Obi and go be a good bath. They are chef Vamanka. Ship for their call Dubai. No cry.
Okay, I'm not privy to that, please. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, you're privy to that. I don't have anything about that at the moment, please. Sorry.
Anyway, okay. Maybe that was
okay, all right. Medase. Say unso utumi freye afishapa and come on. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I don't really have I'm not privy to this at all. So that's it. But we are talking about the State of the Nation address and His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or the Betuja you know yeah, sharing and sensem but you can call and bring your views and comment as well, and then we move on. But then let me take a quick break whilst I let you come in on the show. This is Hot Digital Radio, the radio for the diaspora and the Ghana station in the diaspora. All right, abake abachuma wonye ya foka lacha she akachuma wonye anumnyam fan. That's our Manzibar on it. But this is our weekend review. Here on Hot Radio. Mami call me line 017. For the next call. But you didn't be free.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you calling from, please.
Nana Kwame from Kingston.
Okay, Nana Akwaba.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait me fire, sir.
Okay. And about what and what they happen here, no? Society be politics. What we say when some of us, me and MPP persons, what I say. Yeah, banner say can say okay, more the moon China moon. Yeah, Mahama so be ya. Man for say yeah, we see Mahama bad. Do you get my point now? Maybe build it. A man for say Ghana in na ya dia. Into the young Kasempa. Obi aba be a German to say I'm a Ghana. That's it. Deputy minority, if anything, leader, whatever. I'll be in Parliament. Are you expecting me to support Mahama? Me, the MPP person, to support Mahama? And right there now, when we are Parliament tomorrow, and you're disgraceful to the whole nation Ghana. And tomorrow will be entertaining. At the end, this is for the year, you know, time, papa.
But who just say are disgraceful in the sense that they also telling the true state of the nation with regards to the fact?
No. What were they were saying? Was it the true state of the nation?
But that is their opinion as well, say.
That's their opinion. This is my opinion. If that's their opinion, this is my opinion.
Yeah, I get you. But what I'm saying is that, you know, the minority are also bring and say, almost so this is what they think it's Ghana. This is the true state of the Ghana. Now, doing that, you know, do they hear on that?
And nothing I may clear say, me, I'm not here to support Mahama and to support him. I will make sure I will criticize him until he come out of power. Honestly.
Until so, or yeah, be pakra na. You saying so? Be bu eni egu so yes sir.
Na papa na NPP and NDC for omo page na ho na yes show nkasa no. O mention the papa baako a na na kufu ado aye. O mention there. After one way I'm building my point from. Very good. I don't think said if they don't have a good eye to see any good thing about the NPP and Nana Akufo-Addo, are you expecting we the MPP people to have a good eye to see the good that they will be doing? No. Now the whole thing has become a real politics, and we will take it as such. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. That's interesting. One over there. You know, so it's very interesting. I wish we have we can really talk much about it, but per the rules, everybody has 2 minutes to talk. And thank you so much for that. But that is his opinion. You are also entitled to call and then bring your comments and views as well on the show. And don't hesitate to call. That's the reason why this segment is for you. This is the listener participation segment. I also to me Fred now also church wardrobe. One kasa obi be kasa into also Fred now also of church wardrobe. Now say yeah lines our channel Bebrina are not getting us into Mr. Utia bit me Utia where FM and I say BBC and bit me download the app no Apple App Store with me download our App Store na with me and as say bia we call my hot digital online digital platform na www.hotdigitalonline.com so Mr. Obetumi etio nti bia ubetumi utia ubetumi catch our down for because we are getting a feed that a lot of us are not able to tune in. Yeah, to me tune in to Mr. Obetumi AUSU www.hotdigitalonline.com and also Obetumi akwa App Store now what download the app no so Obetumi. Let me go to line 045. Hello. Yes sir, we didn't be free.
I'm making sure I don't listen to the radio. Yes, I just listen to the gentleman who is just no, they need your car. Just one
yes, sir. Sorry, Patrol. If you can go to the stories that we've spoken, without not referring to Obia, I would be very glad, sir.
Yes, I didn't tune in that early, but I just want to respond to my brother who just spoke.
But then I would be happy if you can respond to the issues. We are talking about the issues we've discussed here, please.
The issue was the minority leader did not see anything good that the president has done. But the minority leader said the people of Ghana has given their own state of their address. That was the statement of fact. That's what he said. And the people of Ghana, almost 2:1 in the representation of the parliament, are saying that the previous government didn't do it well. And so what is my brother saying? I moved
Sir, please, I would beg you, sir, you wouldn't make reference to, because we are not, I'm sorry, we are not relating that, we are not making confrontations and referencing. Stay to the issue we've spoken about, sir.
I went all the way to Ghana to vote for Nana Addo 2020.
Okay.
And 2016. But I am disappointed. Okay? So I support what the minority leader said. Okay? All that the God will remember what the previous government did. They said they will build a church for Ghana. They did build a church for Ghana. So don't let anyone come. If you want to criticize the current government, that's good. Their good work, whatever you do good will follow you. It's your good work that will follow you. That's what I have to say.
But in that case, Nyama Papa, why is it? Do someone air to speak about the good works as well?
You see, Nana Addo himself said it. Posterity will judge. Nyama Papa, why yes? So the amount 2,000 now the year Juma. The amount 200 million now the year Juma. Yeah, we are here, baby. Yeah, we are here. You be judge. You will look at what you have done and judge what you have done. I'm telling you. I, as a registered carded member, I'm telling you, our party disappointed us. You see, it became a family affair. It became a what? What are you talking about? And today, never good our good be our time will tell. Time will tell. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. Time will tell, and indeed, it was only time that will tell. Posterity is what will really, tell, and we will leave it to time. Everything is time, time, and time is just about 4. Time is so interesting. Say the time is just about 4 years. But within 4 years, we will see it again. The time is just 4 years. Just 4 years. Can say it has even started counting and bringing the Astatia counting right after December 7th through 8th, 9th. Before concession cost so pay, and then the time started, and the sure say officially it will start from 7th January 2025, and it will start counting. The Mbrenede Astate, it will tell whatever state Ghana. We see either Ghana would come back to say Nana Yada was say in no we have seen the true state with regards to what you did for us. We have seen the true state with regards to what you left for us. We've seen it. Time will tell. And that sounds so. And the true colors of the umbrella would also be seen in the same time vein. Let me go to line. Okay, unfortunately, I've missed it. But please, you can call again. And then bring your view. I've missed you, so you can call again and then bring yours as well. And see, please don't hesitate. So, but catch our for now. Download your app on App Store. You can get us there. You can get our app from there, so you can listen. Sounds soon. I will call www.hotdigitalonline. So let me go to this line. But you didn't be offer free. Me pacho didn't be offer free.
Yes, I'm a mommy. Mr. Sophie Hackney.
Yo, mommy, you akwaba.
Yeah, I finish up answer.
I think I'm going to say Bibia Ekoso. But you're then a woman.
On the me want to say, me my Ghana for the chief when you're not in Shetla. And I'm telling you for say, Chana, so me and nice Ababoon, you know, what's the NDC? We agree with that. But one night and your mafuna Kosono to trust something in your man and from this to stop. You knew olden days that running time and now we are a big Jan and a Jana goofy and on that one that be passed. more than 20 years. It's almost so they're swaying now. We got a patient. We need Ghana to move forward. Or say now, couple people can I am jealous. Before we need to stop. I want Pesman Kunya. I knew what took on I am. They are not happy with it. Then I know my back. Kuruma yetwa baby a debut. No more cassette and a phenomenal campaign. We tired and sick of it. What take him and turn up? Just move Ghana on. Younger see young money be here. Jason, Yanina Musu, Adia Tropa.
Mommy, moving, we're taking the mountain and we need to move on to. Do they air to also talk about the true state of the nation? I mean, with regards to what is happening on the grounds?
That's right. The nation needs to be taken a bit peacefully. It's not being in the chaos.
Unemployment, cost debt, cost did you air to talk about it?
And or maybe about very binoco. The Sanko fan will buy your conversation or the giant photo. A sometimes no catch a receive Ghanaians or short memory. Umpire your short memories up. While we are Manaka Dumpe, we are not doing politics. You are too banagri into all monka and go content and kitten, whatever it is. They should go with that. Ninya Memwanian swaying in. We try and sick offend this.
Yo, but as a pass Auntie, but as a pass mommy also ultimately at the would buy to share your opinion with regards to the issue, and so that is how we wanted to go. You also have the opportunity to share your views and opinions. Let me go to line 492. But you didn't be your referee.
Yeah, friend, Joe, boss.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yamiadum eja, but you didn't want
Nah, Charlie, no. Oh, Sana, been moved on back as an Krano. I don't understand.
Pacho, can you please goes to the issues without referring to Niobiaka and your opinion? That's why you also have the opportunity to make your opinions, sir.
Okay. The time what can say unemployment. It was so that I dance no more year back home. Time Mama wants to no unemployment. Then you should that I dance on the back home. I don't know what is a crowd. I am before crowd mean too much crowd. Almost some year, Nipati will be an answer. You win your money, my woman year, and the actual about Yamu. Period. All right, thank you.
Anunti na muso kase now ya the month anunsu na ya MPP is on the side says he said the month na mamu, so posterity will judge what the president has done, and after so we will see the true colors of the umbrella.
Munja president no yes swearing in on start Juma, then life goes on in it. Anamebwa since you don't know a president boss, since you don't know a president
incoming president. There be you know a president. But there's a need to also show consent. Can that be done? Can that also?
Your president or give man to say I'm taking action. What are you talking about?
Do they make a mistake to tell Ghanaians that they are about to see the true colors of the umbrella? I mean, in response to, the NDC, they are about to see the true color of the NDC.
In what way? You handle man to that woman. In what way? Are they the one ruling the country now?
It is not, but that's what I'm asking.
So when things start going wrong, then you complain about it.
Okay. Nti would you to say yan train na if
I mean na me to musa na de ni ti so train. Me na me si to musa saying. So train nyama ko wrong and wakasa. Ade yen fa ma ni pa yen so ni. Wo so tie na mo kata. Asa lusi na mo lusu na eya mo ya. Ana papa no aba na eya mo ya. Obeye nyama ye na mo ni be wu. Ada na muta ni pa.
All right, thank you, sir. Also, Utumi Ede Wodia Baye. That is an interesting one there. Let me go to line 1681. Memfa, the next caller. Pocho, we didn't be of referee.
From Nana Poku, Kata Free North London.
Nana Poku Akwaba. Pocho, then what my?
Yeah. Me say Ghanaians. I'm saying yeah. Higher mind. So. because me when say your politicians any more and party some so I and near my be brave so because obi wo party more na say probably be an leader and now obi ye be ponia they seem to say almost support to Nipan because if you look at 58 million the cathedral na Ghana and me friend Ghana na yedundum lights Ghana 58 million for solar panels betimi ato aye now be the kotu amna now we support us the way I just don't get it. Okay, they are and I say a bit mobile and the group time being intimate touch talk.
What kind of the interest to do something for God is an error?
Well, God is now God is all or the Ariano ma and to solar panel now they receive Ariana you get light, so you don't have to go and build a church for God to come and sit in there to come and build the solar panels for you. It's common sense. And then I was say Timmy Ginny, ye mine no. So there you says Hani Pana or yes they are not helping us. At this material moment they've lined their pockets and that is all what they came in to do. Mommy or mine no. Now you say we have a nation to build and we need proper people to build a nation. So partisan sem no na support that is not building our nation.
Thank you very much for your contribution as well. Thanks for calling. Let me go to line 090 and pick the next caller. But you didn't be for free.
I am from Pong.
Uncle from Pong, Akwaba. Then what my
Sanya and Yanama Cano and I make a big associate. Sabi, when you forward, Sabi or Mokan said, Bema be ye. And so why ye nina. Yakakra, a nipper be what say almost throw my Gianna or I come to win the by Sanya what can be dashed. See, I know quite. Brabecan Wadi, a member of the county will be Abacan. Yamiatum and I were very dear. Hana can make press and can baby best song. Not stepping prejudice and send a chroma at Tiano. The free be continuity. Me waba. Obey the obey. Me buy no. My bet to us, my behead, and also ye and my bet to us because she can run well, brother. What may rain free set? Bussiano. Then yes, we can't find to be scan ye yet. Many man the cry, ye, and tears was near Saquanaso. Uncle from that bay, and I said, "Wo obey ya, dear, no way, me my back. Not my bet to us, none dear, we ye, no. A we pay a necessity. Obia bar, obey, oh, Yahoo. In fact, me by Miss me by me bay, some and war on a waba. If it is a yen, Mamma Yanshakwan Pa, Ghana for, ye bet me and penny for the so-called politicians, no, I bet no more. Send a beer, sir, and trust what man a bit may be a payer. Now, not no bay piano, Capapay, but not so bad trust. And soon I make an end that. I mean, yes, I said, and not do I any baby or you could draw no. Papaya wall bay, or Baba Betrasso. Honor Mommy and Fanny and say, Arjane. Near Chilquam, Pine, what my first war, subject glass. A bossy, and Omoko. Another buy my Bob Sense or Bob Sense. Was not a boy and a subby. Okay, the Biana makers, the politicians, Lydia, Massa, be a heaven. And as a politics one on one, be a corruption in all. Apart from having the corrupt politician, be when you corrupt. However, Kaya, Roma, we are prepared to wait. Obedia, dear pet, less than 1 month. No for tackle, no. Obia, or Tata, near money, in my bag and the Ukrainian, moving up as news. Would you say about my on your corrupt?
What kind of should we still expect corruption is on the way coming with regards to incoming governor?
I'm saying, yet put stop on it. Not do my banana, Sanya, Manu Mama, 7 Papa for the bay and what was it? even another employer when you so-called Ghana a MPP member no the power for year and or twaso one twaso yes I can and the yebo na sa kana yebo na ya na yenkum be ne fambi
Medasi pass also to me thank you for your views. This is Hot Digital Radio, the best Ghanaian station in the diaspora, and it's a weekend review with me, Roya, and Yeguswa ye di hun komono enti onso betimi afre enti no bebre na na ka onso betimi afre na wodi aba onipa bia na so won ho enti am say eba na san sensam no esia na ye hu senia ye beka no san say onipa bia hu ewo nanso but does that mean say can't we make the stand say look this time the corruption will be zero? Corruption will be zero. Just say we can get to the point in Ghana. Corruption will be zero. No government will be accredited with corruption. Say between nya omanpenibia or no nabre so de corruption ba kumpo enkofem emba. Can't we do that? Yeah. Adrian say as a man, ye be make sure say corruption. Lupo be and the baby na yetumi asano. Can't we get to that point? It should be possible because whatever you set your mind to do, we can do it. Let me go to line 3100. But we didn't be able to
I try a Daniel.
Yo, Daniel Pocho, Aquaba. But to me, Eloa radio no back, the background for you.
Okay,
yeah, in your feed, let me go to line 31. We've gotten a feed. All right,
yeah.
Better now. Thank you.
Maybe I am person Busana say. Say, a bambi bar near so a couple Busia. No, what the year you may be. Now say, a Juma war, you know. When we are ya. When we and a bound for a saba. Ya, and it's can be a view of one now.
And
I just cannot. Asa and saying, Aduma Yenue. This can be yeah, a banner of over Fufro. What if it continue?
And he say, I will say, yes, Uncle Bob will send you, right?
And I say, Uncle Bob will save you. And I'm Pesamu.
I'm saying, BBI now we need to find out because it's a very great question. Yakojis can say at the Babesi. Sadia way, ye and a government for Fraban. So I says can I will say go on. Into Scana and Kana and I know I find for. I will say yes, sounds couple Sebu. Now ABI had by a similar thing. It's a very a great question.
Thank you. So what must here? Question yeah, I mean
yeah.
And when amount for via and
when you pa no win him and no and I'm say yeah special prosecutors in your manema was so much. Auditors no. You see, so I think that is the reason why we have auditors and order to look at these issues.
And they are not can say oh quite Bosia and the say judgment. As you have the scanner I can't waiver.
See it
was and the Mimia Busa now amount for a Busa yeah almost so and Kebi.
Thank you very much for your question as well. It's a very good question for thought. Yetumi yes, Yakojiska say ske ya de baba ya adewe na yewie na president otiso a okojiska no ode baba ya ade no ono efiso. Of course, I was say scano edo nia kan kra betumi kra I reinvest kra dia ye bibi more say sa project no say yen sa project no kra na that money could still be invested to do something greater. But in pempen no sasika no efan ekoyinfa efan eno na yenwia no so obisa say sasika no efan eno no me sure say me kakraba do not meet me actually say I think that's the reason why we have auditors, we have special prosecutors and all that to ensure say be as be for baby omutumi prosecute those in conscience and all that, but it all comes back to what to probity and accountability. Let me go to line 513 but you didn't be referee.
Aluminium.
Yes, sir.
Radio, Papa, the question we said, I'm President Rebecca Kakra. Say, I might be a Obekwa loan piano. But the Constitution, no, says, can bar a human as a project and a coswa. But the Constitution is kind of better Ghana coffers you. And when the ongoing project na Ankasano, a percentage be our motion demanded for the strength you be a stages we drew and be a utia by do be shemwa. Bibi to say procreation touchage. Mahama yes Kano Africa Development Bank. Who shall a Pacadine Railway no Mukoya or Kosa contract no China. Was it will be Shananado? Mahama project ya they interchanges in a commission. The money was being paid as a contract, and those people they are doing it. No me a China for mobile. Mahama no negotiate. Say, ba mobile, mofa Ghana for no percentage ya. Omni ombe jumana. It will share. Interchanges was actually loan, and the loan was, those people now, Mahama the contract, because the loan has come and the job has to be done. 2, your project to be to say, Seglemese, Sika, or Musha de Chai, and the call. Says Kabisa and I buy be about or pound or better or pound to us. But when it comes to the loan project in India, no government have a choice. But he was said another buy and what is a loan or coordinating and project Ben or ye. Bibi to agenda 111. There is no money beer. What's a day? Ekoji sebi amakoji intino di akeni anasese. It was those money na by banamuano being an okoka's agenda 11. There is no any documents attached beer. You need a project to carry free hand more. You be holding accountable because me no kasa CCA. Bibi to say woshe a yetema a 3 lanes no ne a tema expansion Mahama here. And this our power port here and another commission. Was a project by that the same people Mahama de ma almost 15 years contract say or when you development no when you a human water my home fantasy for that 15 years. So you can see a clear picture of when the NDC in power how they negotiate the contract to make sure say you need to continue it. And then people know because of free SHS into more people understanding to papa on the question are right. It's MPP to tell us say agenda 111 is kase nom there ne say na aka Mahama bomb fa metwas me dase.
All right. So yeah, that's you can also call and bring your comment and views on the show. This is Hot Weekend Review here on Hot Data Radio. Yeah, NT Sikano Obiafre Atrenadrin as to where the rest of the money goes. Wonso ubetumi afre na wode aba. Yes, of course. I know. So definitely it must be in the coffers of Ghana. But as to whether it will be there or not, no. It is auditors that will tell us. Oh, yes, this money is in there in the account because Mribi Obika our court or say I and you were not there. When the money is in it, I and you were not there, and so we cannot know. But then I think that it is the those responsible to ensure say the money is in there that can tell us as citizens say Sikano to know say yes indeed the money that was borrowed from party A or B to do this project A and B into me and real project in Kano Sikani near but then why the question of continuity is also very important. Say okay I could use can see the Baba program way and I see the Baba infrastructure way and you're we free so inti why don't we push it? So over the years we could see that say sika ye kwaji the Baba programs now the idea ya share government project abam fufro ya na we ba na we jai no akwakwa ina. It means say they didn't decide to do what, to use the money to continue. It's also a very critical thing we need to look at. Let me go to line 107. Main for the next call. Mpacho, we didn't be for free.
Yeah, another family.
Okay, sir.
N1 project was started by Kufuor Meboa. And a friend is saying, at a mills, ever complete here. Meboa.
Okay.
In the design, now N1, you do every busy junction, there must be a flyover. In Tiwasha, from Achimota Forest, there was a flyover. I don't know what you do here. After knows they take you over. You could do La Paz. There was supposed to be a flyover. NDC for bad they project ayaya de da sika gu he some de to so aye design bibia and omo sika ni bibia omo de fa omo pe no mo ni and omo ko start traffic light no mo be see such a highway that highway now who plan they say like if it is a wager from Kasua to Tema there wouldn't be any traffic light he wanted to be like a flow street flower local traffic to avoid how you call it traffic. When NDC came the money was there for them to make sure say every busy junction there must be flyover so that N1 will be like a motorway linking up to Tamamoto Way. Then it's NDC Nina Obasi see Abeka say Kufa because this can be a friend saying Mahama because this can be cool now. Kufa to date well or Pines can be go on the area exactly the SOD. And some of the projects internally generated fund projects. Like the Agenda 111 is internally generated fund. Sika ye nyafi kunim ne de. Inti se me bra me busa me say Agenda 111. What is the plan behind it, bro? Ye sika ye generate kun ne de. It is a maba most generated in fund to us. Don't abandon the project. And I put this come and complete it. Because this was the biggest issue in Ghana. Say Obi Metwaso. When the Kufuor came, he made sure say or execute it. What you say? And why you mean MPP NBC Nina big now all the big
so okay, all right, just. All right, thank you for.
Do you get my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
But then I want to retract it. Whether it is NDC or I wish you don't make that reference. You go straight to that point because some say he spoke straight to his point. Yeah, but to state whether NDC, I don't even know.
This is where your question caller Abibusa say Aya project in Sikano and NDC number one.
Okay, I don't know whether I NDC there.
I'm not trying to count up the name. Comes almost Uri and Obusa say, Agenda 111. A Sika Bang and I may bet you much then say, okay, a internally generated fund. It's almost about resident fund to us. Simple. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 80 minutes to top of the hour. This is our hot weekend review. Thanks so much for the clarity there. So we've been talking about the State of the Nation address, delivered by the President of the Republic of Ghana on January 3rd. Our State House and on some and then come on yedi our program and then so Meno Casano recollections and seminar yes Sisiano MPP afa seat no 4 seat na ekaino MPP afa mutu yegusua yefre say I'm hoping that by the time I would part with you we will know the rest of the winners for the seat. But so far, MPP has taken 2 seats. We will see where the rest will go to. As I said, NDC is still not happy about this, and they have assured Ghanaians said they will take this issue further. They will take it on until they are satisfied. And that is for your information. That is what is going on with regards to court reorder of the ECR. Say on share na yes 4 seats na akano on share na undeclare winners no. And that is what is happening. Yamibwa 7th of January yabaya swearing in for the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana. Na swearing in utumi say yadi rules ne bebre about drones na de na yem pese mobile fly atwa pictures bahat bia emfa kwan because huge and great diplomat ba security should be tight. Yeah, so this is the security measures and seating arrangement for the swearing in. The co-spokesperson for the transition team, Felix Kwachufosu, has announced that Hall is set for the inauguration of President-elect John Dramani Mahama on Tuesday, January 7, 2025 at Black Star Square in Accra. Speaking at a press conference in Accra on Saturday, January 5, 2024, he outlined the seating and security measures put in place for the historic event. Inti Owura Felix Achofosu Ede security any senior Tinani na Baba senior president Webetina S-Betina Zan Yamarina or the Aba outer. Just say Opacha said the parliamentary seating area will be zone 1, zone 2, which is the public stand, will be open to public with strict security and safety measures in place. Zone 3, a area reserved for the media, where accredited journalists will have access to designated area equipped with facilities to support their, coverage. To ensure smooth movement during the event, some roads be a Teshi Ningwa Osu Teshi Ningwa Krampo de Makwetri. And the infant Osu enclave will be temporarily closed. Sa roads in the 28 February Road, Osu Cemetery Traffic Light, Castle Road, any Starlet 91 Road ye be closed. Sa suna traffic be diverted to Salem Avenue, Oxford Street, any Liberia Road. Designated park cars will be available at the back of the Independence Arch, the forecourt of the State House, and the access to Bank Car Park. International participation will go on. There will be 10 heads of state. From say program. That will be 2 vice presidents, 1 speaker of parliament, 2 former presidents, and the numerous heads of international organizations. Nina Ebaba. Over 700 media accreditation applications has also been submitted. I hear him say, and none so ebeding. Akunya na omunso omotumi cover state of the Mrs. State Mepacho inauguration of the incoming president. I'll take 2 more calls on the show and then definitely wrap it up. Let me go to line 738 for the next call. Nana, we didn't refer free.
Good afternoon, Afishapa.
Good afternoon, Afishapa. I think come out here. Pacho, then my
Peter Constitution. Yeah.
Teacher Kwaba, then my
yeah. Me wo eka wo weni na ho sel. Nanado the first 2 years no. Oyade. Every 2 years na kwa no. Ena oje gu ma ono ngasa on the place kama on ne bushia. Secondly, Mombi say COVID na buy no. Ebi esi Nigeria, ebi esi Togo, ebi esi Ivory Coast. Kana kwa na si ye. Nipa dodo se na wu wo Nigeria, nipa dodo se na wu wo Togo. Nipa dodo na wu Benin, nipa dodo na wu wo Ivory Coast. Eti won, ye mbi before no, ye na upon your boy, man say when ye dey kon ahye bi na yi. Well, free education. Good aid. But free education no, akwa na ko fo ni show mu ye free education no. Tika na enwini gu ye no doso. Na free education no, I want to be dada Accra. I say me na nan bi ko bi. Hwe obi a watwa onya 48. Omo fa na omo so nko science. Why? I don't know what some now I'm yard no. Okay, class kwa no yard ya. Ya man say na tibota kwa no kwa. Ano buku wada. No, omo de no ko. Na you one yard no one pie mungu adesua mo tekeka enimu. Obi onya 48. Oso kwa science. Wakoba ako. Say first time no kwa. Afi onhu so maybe sense wo. I don't know who so na. Ye school e word kwa no kwala ni mpade say wo a wo so ukọ free education. So, eti won dia wo mo ye no ma ye Photoshop no ka say na mo de ye nua no ma no yesra mo ana Ghana for no mo ma ya dwinko for me ye bi before na de bia de America say diaspora for no titu kromia for no say abami e boso ndc for ni na ka na me ka kire o abebe na be koso e be ye ka hu bi si etumi ehodu o accountability ye hodu o nye anya 100% perfect but ye hodu o let's check and balance ni ye aduma e say ye to kromia ye pese ye ko ye minister ye pese ye de wo koto board so enti dia party ni me ye bia ne ye fo aso bon adi bia ko so bia na nya no ye that's where for ye dia ye sika ko no ya no tu dudomo ya no dudomo papa.
Thank you. Nana, memrenti, me no be see her Menobesia, Medasipa, Meboa next week, Bessentia. I think Menobesia say then. I wish to pick last call as well, but if not, I will just wrap up the show because of time. Because I just got about 10 minutes to go. I think maybe I'll pause on the course for now. I'm sorry about that, but then I'll pause on the course for now because of time. My main car will say, Winnie, some person will send this car at the call. Ghana Bibia Unity Link. Unity Link Semin Control say no fee money transfer to Ghana. Do mobile money to all major networks in Ghana. Cash pickups to 18 banks plus all rural banks. Bank deposit to all banks in Ghana, and then do airtime top up. Worldwide. Yes, that's the Unity Link for you. ENG and the Mansusumin Control say you have to repair that carpentry problem. Into winning, we do the following carpentry works. Door fixing and hanging, fixing of kitchen wardrobes, any wooden floors it me says here. And the ENG is main control say Fabademo now omutum says here carpentry works call them on 074-3240-211-7. Quickly, I'll just give you 2 minutes to take this call and then wrap up the entire show. But you didn't be offered free. We are my last caller. Black Wissy, then I want my
Yamisha Nejumapa,
let me see.
Maybe how you about say, your mouth and Titua, your baton, I'm penny will be free. Don't go where Baby I ever would say, you be we cast a drum before. That's no many now, a poor mineca. Oh, yes, yes, or my Yenista. Oh, I say, you change my penny while you're doing that bread. Wọ́n ti na wọ́n máa ń ṣe bìbí à yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ wọ́n rẹ̀ fún àṣẹbí oyè níbi nù kàtà ẹ̀ wọ́n ni ẹ bẹ́ bọ́ ọ̀hún gbà yìí. Wèé tá a máa ń pè ní kẹ́yìn àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ọ̀hún kó tẹ̀ ẹ̀sọ́ ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ta dráìvì ẹ̀ bẹ́ kó fún ọmọ ká tẹ́tẹ̀ yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ wíyẹn náà. Ẹ̀dẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ àwọn ọbẹ̀ kura náà yẹ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dẹ̀ ẹ̀hún bìbí pápá bí a ebe fi mu ayẹ ní yà ìwé ìsìkáfọ̀ ẹ̀yí kẹ̀kẹ́. Wọ́n ti ní sẹ́ yẹ ẹ̀dí kó àjẹjẹ mu náà bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí à mọ́ mi ẹ̀rí ẹ̀hún yìí. Ọmọ afẹ́ni kún ẹbí ọ̀nà afẹ́sọ̀ ọ̀pánìkọ̀ àánú àbá. Màá tí ẹ̀bẹ́ ti tó ìdáfẹ́ ẹ̀ǹkọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ ọ̀nà ọmọ abẹ́yẹ yìí ni yàwó etí fẹ́ẹ́ ká náà díẹ̀. Kẹ́yẹ́ mo bí ni wọ̀. Kàkiri aka ẹ̀dí bẹ́ẹ̀ yà kẹ́tí sẹ́mi ní ọmọ yìí ń kọ́ rẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀. Mẹ́sùmẹ́ àná.
Also, how no, Medasipa, Onunso, Nehao, and no, we are last caller. Thank you for calling. Hopefully, we would definitely have to wrap up the show. I think this we have to look at that again, because it isn't really necessary to say, yes, but okay, at the end of the day, I was say for relationship, I think diplomatic relationship in Abia and but I think this is a great topic. We need to look at it and then talk about it the next time, on the show. And so it's unfortunate I can't pick any call for now because that was my last caller. It's so unfortunate, and then we'll have to wrap up the entire show. And see, the best I say, Nyamebabwa, ma Wednesday area. Wednesday. Let's meet on Wednesday and do more. But before I go, let me remind you, say, what pay asase esidan ewoswa enwane Royal Chapter Property Group Limited. Mr. Royal Chapter Property Group na kwaji asase na siwudan. Why? Omo 70 by 100, 80 by 84 plot available. Which you see kaswa ubenya asase. Omo we no so ye very negotiable. Bensuo ni nyamkanie ina inti kwadani Royal Chapter Group Limited na pay asase pa na wosu sidan. From our plus 233-201-636434 and I say plus 233-256-515862. Right, Chapter Property Simi Control said start a new chapter in your life. Ebusia upese wu cruiser and one Equatorial Cruise Limited. Omo somasina medi programming at the Brompacho from our plus 447496-74472 na kodanomu. Upe baby chowenum. Just say and one just Mariv. Why? Yeah, sharp one day. Just Mariv kitchen. Kona kudidi kucho we newspaper day. Sausun ena wope wo broad ye ubanchi baby a obedidra ayon kwan na we did not toss year and one MMK African market. Now when me say hot digital, your donation no eguswa air coso Mr. 1 year shema hot digital the whole year. Mr. phone. Sort code in here 090128 Y 090128 and account number here 76364379. Bank near Santander. Bomodiana for BB Tum from a Hot Digital Online Radio. This has been the weekend review here on Hot Digital Radio. Yeah, nti embraso say me sorry program no so me de nasia emu edupa edebama platforms special credit to the various platform that is Hot Digital Online platform, majaonline.com, peacefm.com, ghanaweb.com, any graphiconline.com for the major stories me the special credit edemo pa so and amada the boss himself Openyin Van Dyke madana say for this great opportunity Openyin Manfo station manager Openyin Medawase Michelle Papa Plaso. Wow, would hear me from all over the world. Thank you very much for being part of the show. This has been the Hot Weekend Review. My name is Richard Ney Aboyam Brado. Wish you will be to me Aframe Roya. Ebe say share yami boa Wednesday na yetumi Eddie Nkomobio on a review. So thank you for being part of the show. My honorable Christian Yao Amwa Tama Utiemi. Thank you very much for doing the listening. One thing in Kembua, may the Lord be with you. When you stop to say a prayer, please say one for me. I love you so much, and thanks for doing the listening. I'm out.
Kaja Israel, Kaba Egypt, Kaja Ethiopia, Kaja Sudan, Waja Shong. Kaja Kushima, Wani me kona me Waja Shong. So Timbuktu, Ghana, Mali, Sumanguru, Waja Shong. Waja Waja Shong. Manchester, no Sumanguru, walk where Jackie, what you're shown. What's that to do, Wamasa, Yasan, what you're shown. Kaja Israel, Kaba Egypt, Kaja Ethiopia, Kaja Sudan, what you're shown. Hot Digital Online. Apaka, Bachimo, one year, Fokalaja, Akachuma, 1 year, and Online.com. www.hotdigitalonline.com. 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 www.hotdigitalonline